Audrey Hepburn. Life story, key details, movies. Family background details, Audrey Kathleen Rustin, later known as Audrey Hepburn, was born on May 4, 1929, in Ixelles, Brussels, Belgium. Her mother, Baroness Ella van Himstra, was a Dutch noblewoman, and her father, Joseph Victor Anthony Rustin, was a British subject of English, Austrian, and Czech Jewish descent. Hepburn held British citizenship through her father, though she was often described as half-Dutch due to her mother's heritage and her ability to speak Dutch fluently. Her childhood was marked by her parents' divorce when she was 6, which deeply affected her. She lived between Belgium, England, and the Netherlands, attending boarding school in England from 1936 to 1939 during World War II. Hepburn and her mother moved to the Netherlands, expecting it to remain neutral. However, the Nazi invasion in 1940 brought hardship. Hepburn endured malnutrition and depression, and her family faced severe struggles, including the execution of an uncle and cousin and the internment of a brother in a Nazi labor camp. At 16, she volunteered as a nurse in a Dutch hospital, aiding wounded Allied soldiers, including a young British paratrooper who later became director Terence Young. He directed her in Wait Until Dark years later. She also performed ballet to raise funds for the Dutch resistance and acted as a courier for them, leveraging her youth to avoid suspicion after the war. Hepburn pursued ballet in Amsterdam and London, but was told she was too tall and had started too late to become a prima ballerina. She then turned to modeling and acting, taking small roles in British films. Rise to stardom. Hepburn's career took off in 1951 when French novelist Glet spotted her in Monte Carlo and cast her as the lead in the Broadway play Gigi. Her performance earned critical acclaim and a Theatre World Award. This led to her breakthrough role as Princess Anne in Roman Holiday 1953, co-starring Gregory Peck. She won an Academy Award, a Golden Globe, and a BAFTA for Best Actress, becoming the first actress to win all three for a single performance. Her charm, elegance, and unique stylophone called the Audrey Hepburn look made her a star. Movies and career highlights. Hepburn starred in numerous iconic films, showcasing her versatility in comedy, drama, and thrillers. Here are some of her notable works. Roman Holiday 1953 played Princess Anne, earning her an Oscar. Sabrina 1954 as a chauffeur's daughter. Caught in a love triangle with Humphrey Bogart and William Holden, earned an Oscar nomination. Funny Face 1957, a musical with Fred Astaire, highlighting her dance background. Love in the Afternoon 1957, a romantic comedy with Gary Cooper. The Nun's Story 1959, a dramatic role as a nun questioning her vocation, earning another Oscar nomination. Breakfast at Tiffany's 1961, iconic as Holly Golightly, a glamorous yet troubled New York socialite. Earned her fourth Oscar nomination. Charade 1963, a romantic thriller with Cary Grant. Earning a BAFTA. My Fair Lady 1964, played Eliza Doolittle, though her singing was dubbed. Controversial for taking the role over Julie Andrews. How to Steal $1 Million 1966, a heist comedy with Peter O's Tool 2 for the Road. 1967, a non-linear drama about a troubled marriage with Albert Finney. Wait Until Dark 1967, played a blind woman in a thriller, earning her fifth Oscar nomination. Robin and Marian 1976, it's a nostalgic love story with Sean Connery. Always 1989, her final role, cameo as an angel in Steven Spielberg's film. Hepburn worked with legendary directors like William Wyler, Billy Wilder, and Blake Edwards, and co-starred with top actors like Gregory Peck, Cary Grant, and Rex Harrison. She won 3 BAFTA awards for Best Actress and received 5 Oscar nominations. She is one of only 17 people to achieve EGOT status, Emmy, Grammy, Oscar, Tony, with a posthumous Emmy for Gardens of the World 1993 and a Grammy for a spoken word. Children's album. * humanitarian work from 1988 until her death. Hepburn was a UNICEF Goodwill Ambassador, driven by her wartime experiences. She traveled to famine-stricken areas in Africa, Asia, and Latin America, raising awareness and funds for children in need. Her work earned her the Presidential Medal of Freedom 1992 and the Jean Hersholt Humanitarian Award 1993, posthumously. Her sons later established the Audrey Hepburn Children's Fund to continue her legacy. ***. Audrey Hepburn personal life and family, first marriage, Mel Ferrer. 1954 to 1968, Hepburn married American actor and director Al Ferrer in 1954. They met while working on the play *Undine*, where their chemistry led to a romance. They had one son, Sean Hepburn Ferrer, born on July 17, 1960. Their marriage faced challenges, including Hepburn's multiple miscarriages, one of which occurred after a horse-riding accident during the filming of The Unforgiven 1960. The couple collaborated on several projects, such as War and Peace 1956, but their relationship deteriorated due to professional and personal strains, leading to a divorce in 1968. Second marriage, Andrea Doty. 1969 to 1982, Hepburn married Italian psychiatrist Andrea Doty in 1969 after meeting him on a cruise. They had one son, Luca Doty, born on February 8, 1970. The family lived in Rome, where Hepburn embraced a quieter life, focusing on motherhood. However, Doty's reported infidelity strained their marriage, and they divorced in 1982. Partner, Robert Wolders. 1980 to 1993, from 1980 until her death in 1993. Hepburn lived with Dutch actor Robert Wolders in Talakina, Switzerland. They never married, but shared a deep, loving relationship. Wolders supported her UNICEF work and was by her side during her final years. Children. Hepburn had two sons, Sean Hepburn Ferrer, born in 1960. He became an author, filmmaker, and founder of the Audrey Hepburn Children's Fund. He wrote a biography, Audrey Hepburn, An Elegant Spirit, 2003. Luca Doty, born in 1970. He authored Audrey at Home 2015, a book about his mother's life and recipes. He also supports her legacy through the Audrey Hepburn Children's Fund. She had no daughters and experienced several miscarriages, which were emotionally challenging. Lifestyle and home. Hepburn prioritized family over her career after the 1960s, taking a semi-retirement to raise her sons. She lived in La Posable, a modest home in Talakina, Switzerland, near Lausanne. The house was surrounded by gardens, reflecting her love for nature. There's no public record of the exact size of her household or staff, but she lived simply. Compared to other stars, focusing on privacy and family. Specific details about her cars are scarce. She reportedly drove practical vehicles like a Fiat or Volkswagen, but no definitive list exists. Key personal details. Hepburn's wartime experiences. During World War II, including malnutrition and family losses, shaped her empathy and commitment to family. She spoke 5 languages, English, Dutch, French, Spanish, Italian, and was known for her humility and elegance. Her close relationships with her sons and Wolders were central to her later years, and she found joy in motherhood and her UNICEF work. Death. Hepburn died on January 20, 1993. At her home in Talakinas from appendiceal cancer at age 63. Her family, including Wolders and her sons, was with her during her final days. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for the world of Hollywood's most glamorous stars. In this video, we take you inside the luxurious lifestyles of top Hollywood actors, from million-dollar mansions and exotic cars to red carpet fashion and daily routines. More updates.